Greetings, this is Paul Karitzis and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you a very short spiel on hypnosis and specifically what a pre-induction talk sounds like in hypnosis. Recently I decided to do a course, take up some training with the Palo Alto School of Hypnotherapy because I'm interested in incorporating hypnotherapy into my clinical practice. And I thought that it's very important that for those individuals out there who know little to nothing about it, that they can discern what hypnosis is versus what it is not. So when you visit a hypnotherapist, usually they'll give you a pre-induction talk. And the pre-induction talk sounds something like this. Before engaging in any hypnotic practice, it is vital that we demystify and clarify the process. Sensationalism and cross-cultural popularization, particularly in the entertainment field, have been instrumental in shaping the collective opinion and perception of the technique as something to be feared or avoided. Hypnosis is not, and I repeat not, a method of mind control, nor anything to do with the furtive usurpation of one's conscious will, as many would believe. So it's not about disempowering you, it's very much about empowering you, and you definitely won't be made to do something which you don't want to do. Put simply, it is a social interaction in which one person, who is designated the subject, responds to suggestions offered by another person, designated the hypnotist, for experiences involving positive and more adaptive alterations in perception, memory and voluntary action, and that definition was given by Killstrom in 1985. So from what we hear, it involves a harmonious confluence of suggestion, so offering suggestions in the trance state, and that's probably its most notable feature. Of course, there's also imagery, there's cognitive processing, relaxation trance, and of course focal attention. So it involves a narrowing of attention. Moreover, it is part of the continuum of mind-brain states like alert wakefulness, relaxation, hypnagogic states, and dreaming, but it's closer to the latter than the former. The overarching intent here today is the burgeoning of relaxation as to facilitate reconnection with ingrained attachment and behavioral patterns in your own unconscious, and then initiate desirable changes in your own top-down processing. So by stilling the mind, we're pretty much promoting alpha and theta neural oscillations in the brain. So these neural oscillations stimulate the release of feel-good molecules called endorphins, changing biochemistry so that feelings of well-being are inflated, and the psychological wear and tear brought on by negative emotional appraisals, stress, anxiety, all those really bad things, is negated. So this mind-brain state also facilitates subjective feelings of connectedness with others, with the fundamental harmony of the universe, and is the state identified cross-culturally as conducive to somatic healing. Success in each and every department is pretty much contingent on what attitude you bring to the table. So basically, the correct attitude can lead to improvements in heterogeneous psychological and physical conditions. So everything from depression, sleep disorders, specific phobias, to the cessation of deleterious behaviors like chain smoking, obesity, asthma, and pain management, as theoretical, clinical, and experimental evidence has vindicated. And there's a plethora of that around. Some individuals are much more easily hypnotized than others, so they're much more suggestible than others. However, of course, this in no way speaks pejoratively to their intelligence or who they are as individuals and how they identify. Having said that, our next step is to decide what we'll be working on today. So our goals for the session: remember that you're the leader, the one in control, and I'm merely facilitator and vessel for the incubation and manifestation of your intention or intentions. Any questions? So that's the pre-induction talk, or what you would hear if you actually visited a hypnotherapist to deal with any of those aforementioned problems. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next video, I will be talking a little bit about the history of hypnosis. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.